Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of our Pokemon Radical Red Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. It's great to be back with you guys, hanging out and having a great time playing some Pokemon. As far as the team goes, we're going to kick off with that, actually, because in between episodes, I got everybody up to level 27. Now, that really only consisted of Emperor and then, of course, our new Pokemon, Diane, who did evolve into a Poliwhirl. Now, Poliwhirl's interesting. It has Flare Boost, which boosts its special attack by 50% when burned. We don't have a Flame Orb. We don't have anything like that yet. But that could certainly be a really good ability for us. Now, more importantly, we actually do have a Water Stone. So I believe we could evolve this if we want to. I'm kind of holding off on that decision for the time being. Mostly because I don't think it's going to matter for this first battle. The first thing we have on this episode list is to take down, if we can, Nugget Bridge. Now, this is actually a little bit difficult because this is a really, really scary battle that we're going to be kicking off with. This is the double battle with youngster Timmy, which is where we lost a lot of Pokemon in the previous episode. Now, a lot of that is down to the simple fact that the Plusle that this guy has is ridiculous. Now, we are leading with River and Ally. Now, that's very important because what I plan to do here is knock off the, or excuse me, not knock off. We are going to fake out the Plusle right away. And then try and double into it with this. Now, I am a little worried about the Shockwave coming from most likely the Electrike here. It could be Flame Burst, honestly, on Ally. It could be a lot of stuff, but I think we need to get this Plusle off the field specifically because it outspeeds almost all of our team. I think all of our team, actually. And so this is actually really important for us. Even if we don't knock it out, we might get the speed drop, and we do. So even that alone might help us quite a bit here. I am worried about, of course, whatever this thing could do. I think what we end up doing here is, I think we Mud Shot. I think we Fake Out. Or not Fake Out, Knock Off. I'm gonna try it. So we do outspeed, that's really good. That knockoff did so much, that's amazing. That was so helpful. Okay, Mudshot does get the first priority here, and we knock the Plus out. That's amazing. That alone was so huge for us. Now, the only Pokemon left is Snover. This thing is actually a little, like, kind of really good against us. Ice Shard, Mega Drain, Icy Wind, and Water Pulse. So I think the best bet for us is just going to be to swap out. We've got some bulky mons, so I'm not too worried about what it can do. We did get Nasty Plot on Emperor, funny enough, which is kind of insane. It has an Ocha Berry. I'm going to go Dingus. We're just going to leave all the weaknesses out. We're not going to stress about what this thing can do. I think we should be able to kind of take this thing down pretty easily. This is going to get a speed drop on all of our stuff. That kind of doesn't matter. The speed on this thing, by the way, is 30 on this Snover, so it's actually pretty slow itself. But I think obviously we're probably just slower, which is fine. It doesn't really matter too much to me. I'm just going to double in with some damage here and see what we can do. Kind of want to get a good idea of how much damage we're going to be able to do to this thing. So that's kind of first step, and then we'll see what happens after. Quite a bit, actually. We might take this out. I don't know. Pretty close. So with that, we should be able to easily take it down. There's the Ice Body doing its thing. That's fine. We're just going to Confusion and Psybeam one more time. And that's gonna solve the problem, guys. We did it. All right. Whew. That was a very scary battle for us. We knew that was going to be a scary battle going into it just because we had obviously had bad experiences in the past. But we're good now. All right, so this next Pokemon, or this next trainer, excuse me, is actually not a double battle. It is going to be a single battle. And what I want to see is, what is our speed stat here? 38. So we're going to outspeed. So this person is going to be leading with a Greedent. And we have, I believe, let me just double check. because I checked speed. I didn't check moves. I want to be safe. We do have low sweep on this. So I think what we do is just straight up low sweep this thing. Part of me wanted to like fake out, knock off, do the thing. And I think that probably is like long-term maybe safer, but I think this will be fine. What worries me is that they could just swap into Togetic, which is definitely not a mon that I want to be low sweeping because I can't, not easily. So I'm just gonna try it. Okay, they stay in. I'm kind of surprised. This can't facade us, which is nice, but it does have that seed bomb, and that does quite a bit of damage. This also does have a citrus berry and cheek pouch, which is pretty terrible. I'm actually gonna swap. I maybe should have done this from the beginning. Would have been better, but that's okay. I can now fake out pretty safely. Seed bomb isn't gonna do very much. Yeah, it does 7. So I'm just gonna fake out here. No matter what, if they swap out, that's fine. And it looks like they're not going to. There's the citrus. I should have knocked off first, I guess, huh? Oh well. There's the cheek pouch. Yep. All right. Kind of a mistake on my end, I guess, but that's fine. Suppose it doesn't matter now, but I'm just gonna knock off and see how much it does. Not a lot. There's the facade. That doesn't do very much either. I do kind of want to preserve this though, mostly because like it can actually do quite a bit on the rest of this team. Kind of messed up. I'll be honest. I maybe should have done a little better on that end. I'm gonna try and swap in on the facade. We'll see. Obviously, Seed Bomb could still very well come in, but it does not. That's huge, actually. I could set up Iron Defense, but I don't actually think I need to. I'm just gonna low sweep here. There's the speed drop again. Seed Bomb does come through, but I think one more low sweep will take this thing out. We also get an Oran Pop. I wish we had more like citrus berries, things like that, but low sweep might just, yeah, solve this problem. Phenomenal. Kind of messed up on that one, not gonna lie. That was a bit of a mistake in some areas. A Clam Pearl comes out next, which makes a lot of sense. Shell armor. I'm just gonna go here. It does have Icy Wind, so I'm a little worried about that, but I think this is kind of fine. It does have Rest and Sleep Talk, so that's a little scary. It does go for the Icy Wind, wow. Nice job. Okay, that was way too much damage. Regardless, I think I could just safely fake out. It's a little concerning. Let's fake out real quick just to see how much it does. Quite a bit. The speed stat is very low on this thing, I will say that. So there is a world where I just go for the, but its defense is kind of high, huh? I'm just gonna go River. I don't think this thing has much for River. I'm more worried about the confusion opportunity with Water Pulse. So it does have Water Pulse, Icy Wind, Rest, and Sleep Talk. But Icy Wind's not gonna do very much. It does get a speed drop, which is annoying, of course, but we should be okay. I really hate that we are so maybe physically invested. I probably should even things out a little with this because of Absorb, but honestly, I don't. This is not at all a good Pokemon to run not physically. I'm gonna Razor Shell and see how much it does. It does more. There's the Sleep Talk. We knew that was gonna happen. Obviously, that's fine. And it turns into Icy Wind. Okay. Speeding up a little bit here. I'm gonna Razor Shell, Sleep Talk, Icy Wind. I'm gonna Razor Shell one more time. And it did wake up. And it Water Pulse. Okay. Whoa. Swerve, homie. All right. So we did take that one down. This is now gonna be the Togetic. Or Togetic, whatever one you want to say. So Air Slash, Thunder Wave, Draining Kiss, and Magical Leaf. Why did my... My keyboard stopped working. Okay, that was really strange. Sorry about that, guys. So this is actually a really scary Pokemon for us, huh? I'm gonna go Emperor here. Its special defense, though, is ridiculous. So we're gonna have to try and hit physically. I can Nasty Plot up and then Stored Power. No, that's special too, huh? All right, I'm just gonna Feint Attack. I recognize it's resisted, but its special defense is just so strong. There's the T-Wave. Ugh. That's not what I meant. Oh well, I was gonna actually Nasty Plot, but that's fine. Maybe Confusion's better just to try and get something here, but oh my god, stop. Serene Grace is so good. So it's gonna Air Slash again. This could be really bad. There's a world where this just kills us, to be honest, and we really need to outspeed it. I'm gonna Hypnosis and really hope this lands through a para. Please land. Please land. Please land. Stop flinching. Stop flinching. Serene Grace is busted, dude. Look at this. And it's avoiding every Hypnosis. One more. Oh my god. What the heck? So it's gonna Air Slash again, huh? We do have Hypnosis here. We have to try it. This is so bad. Oh, we land. That was really big. Okay. What does this thing have? Citrus. We do not have a Pokemon that can do anything to this, though. We got nothing for it. I could try and Body Slam to get a para. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. It's asleep. I don't know why I thought para would be a good idea. There's the Citrus. It woke up. There's the T-Wave. Dang it. Come on, Hypnosis. It's just gonna Air Slash again. Oh! We did it! Oh my god! That was our last hope to make that happen. I can't believe it. Wow. Dude, Nugget Bridge is a freaking gauntlet, man. This is insane. Okay. We did it! Yay! I'm so stressed right now. All right. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So the next one. This is such a terrifying episode. I feel like every single time I'm terrified of everything. So the next Pokemon is going to be a Mabostiff, which is not great for us. It has Trailblaze, Bite, Fire Fang, and Ice Fang. This thing is a monster. Dark type, which is also not a good matchup for us. I mean, we've got very little for this. Let's check. So speed stat, these are pretty fast Pokemon that we're about to be up against. So Mabostiff is 53 speed. So worth noting that only a couple of our Pokemon are actually going to be able to outspeed. Now I could. This might be the time to evolve. Is it worth it? It probably is. We're just going to do it. I think it's worth it, guys. So I want to get a little extra speed on this thing. That's really going to help us out here. In particular, one of the Pokemon is a Salandit. And being able to outspeed that, I think is actually going to be really huge. So we're going to give it a shot. We do get a Poliwrath, phenomenal. Submission, yes please. What? Also hurts the user a little. That's not great, but that's fine. All right, I am gonna get rid of, maybe against my better judgment, I'm gonna get rid of Submission, or excuse me, Rain Dance, not Submission, obviously. Let's check the ability here. Wish we had a good item for you. Feline prowess, doubles special attack stat. That's interesting. That's ridiculous. Why is our speed so low? Did we get slower? Huh. That makes me want to do this differently. So in that instance, I think I run plus speed, maybe just minus defense. Because I want this thing to outspeed as best we can. Let's see if it actually does now. That would be really helpful. The Solanda is what I'm most worried about, truthfully. As far as against this, 51, so we actually still don't outspeed. That sucks. But I mean, we are gonna hit like a truck on some level. I really like that this weakens super effective moves. We just don't have a lot for this Mabo Stiff, unfortunately. I think we'd still just lead ally. What I'm worried about is the Ice Fang coming through, truthfully. But we can at the very least fake out, maybe even get a knockoff. It's gonna intimidate, which just means that we're not gonna do very much damage, but we gotta do the best we can. Man, Nugget Bridge, this is taking a long time to get through, guys, but I mean, these are some good battles. Like, I feel like I'm learning a lot as well, which is really nice. It's just really hard. Like, this is very, very difficult. So I'm doing the best I can, guys. I apologize if I'm making like obvious errors. I'm trying very hard not to, but I do recognize, you know, I'm not the best at this. I'm doing the best I can, but I'm not the best at it. So I appreciate everybody being patient and somewhat understanding. I'm gonna knock off the black glasses. It's not gonna do very much, but it's just gonna mean any stab bite is gonna do maybe a little less. Actually, Trailblazed. That's a little interesting, actually. So that speed stat is gonna start really stacking up. I'm just gonna Razor Leaf. Here's the Fire Fang. Thankfully didn't do too much, but it did get a burn, which is gonna neuter this Razor Leaf a bit more. That was a crit, wow. All right. So we're gambling a little bit here. It could go for really anything. I can't swap into River to take a Trailblaze. I just think it dies immediately. Probably also Diane, unfortunately. Bite is Stab and maybe the weakest move, funny enough. What do we even have for this, guys? So that does basically nothing against it. Same. We might just have to take the risk and go Phantom. This is a big risk between Ice Fang and Trailblaze. This could be really bad. There's the Ice Fang. Yep. We basically have to hope we can tank one so we can low sweep this thing. And that's about it. There's the bite. Ooh, lived on 7. Oh, goodness. Oh, come on. You get the flinch? What in the world? The problem is, again, this thing can literally go for anything. But our only other shot is Diane here. So we just have to hope. Okay, Fire Fang is probably the best option of any of those. Submission, maybe? Trailblaze, please don't kill. It's not Stab. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Submission should take it out. All right. Hey, we did it. That's something. I assume Misdreavus comes out. Yeah. Okay, so Hex, Willow, Icy Wind, and Shockwave. So this is a bit of a scary mon for us, for sure. I think we just go Dingus on this. Shockwave, Icy Wind, Willow, and Hex. Again, my keyboard disconnecting. What is going on? I don't... That's so annoying. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. all of these Pokemon are really fast, so like it's pretty hard for us to be able to outspeed. I'm worried about the Hex coming through on this because it's gonna do a lot, but I don't know. We're gonna try something. It worked. All right, that was really sick. I'm just gonna feint attack. I'm not gonna overthink this. Hex can't touch us, so it's dedicating Icy Wind or Shockwave to us, both of which are annoying, but not gonna, you know. Oh, they withdrew. This thing is really annoying. It does have Black Sludge. I assume it's gonna try and sub up. That's just a guess. So I, all day, am just gonna swap into this. We need to be able to, oh, it incinerated, okay. I mean, that's fine. I need to be able to knock off the Mischievous. It's kind of toxic, really? That's toxic. I'm so sorry, that was such a bad. The good news is the special defense is 40, so, and with feline prowess, there's no way that thing is living. We do get hurt by the poison, but we are reasonably okay. I think this thing just hexes, which is not great. I'm gonna go into ally. I'm gonna have to try it. We need to knock this thing off, like have to. I'm worried how much Hex is gonna do here, but I just don't think I've got a better option. The EV Light is gonna do, ooh, that did so much. So the worry I have is now we lose ally if we stay in. So is it worth losing ally is the question. So it hexes every day. Emperor is immune to the Hex, but this thing is just such a Pokemon, dude. I'm not doing it. I can't lose ally yet. I just can't. It's too good for us. It Icy Wind. It predicted this. Well, it maybe even didn't predict the swap, huh? It just saw the kill. Our speed drops. That's terrible. All right. I really wish I could have knocked off, man. I really, really wish I could have knocked off. I'm just gonna Confusion and really hope we get a Confusion. I think that's our best bet. Thankfully, we're tanking hits okay. I maybe should have Nasty Plotted. I don't think I can Nasty Plot now, though. I think we're too far into the yellow. I should have gotten one Nasty Plot up. That was a bit of a mistake for sure. All right. Still no Confusion, man. We're hurt by the burn, so we gotta swap now. I assume it just Icy Winds. If this Shockwaves, I swear. Come on, dude. Why? That did much less than I thought, actually. I'm Razor Shelling, and it's not even close. All right. Oh my god. All right. I'm so just like, all right. That's not, oh, there we go. Okay, let's do this. All right, this next person has multiple EV lights on their team. Oh, geez, and D-Rage, what the crap? All right, well, this is gonna be terrible. Okay, so let's check. We do have, Feline Prowess is so sick for us. We are gonna go for this, guys. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how we do. So 51, so we do outspeed everything on the team. Thunderfang is going to be first. All right, so we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. I am really hoping to one-shot this Growlithe despite the Eevee because we have feline prowess. We got to hope that's enough. I'm really worried because it does have Thunderfang, but it's fine. Let's go. There's the Intimidate. Literally doesn't matter. We're not going to work on the physical side. Let's just Bubble Beam. Please just kill. This will be so helpful to just have you dead. Awesome. Did it. All right. Curious what comes out next. I'm assuming Togedemaru. Yes. Okay. This is a hard swap into Phantom, Nuzzle, Iron Head, Zippy Zap, and U-Turn. Yeah. Oh, this Komala has Last Resort. That's actually okay, because we do have this answer for it. So as long as we keep you around, we're fine. I'm just gonna Bad Tantrum. Please don't do too much. All right. Come on. Iron Barbs is annoying, but fine. I'm assuming now Garchomp, or not Garchomp, excuse me, Gabite comes out. Which is definitely a scary mon. There's the Gabite. Okay. Does have rough skin. I'm a little worried about this, but I'm actually going to go into Ally. I think it just dual chops here. What I need to do is knock this off and get the Eevee light off of this. I think that's the best bet. Yeah, so it does dual chop. That's okay. It's not great. Ugh, crit sucks, but we do get a free fake out here. And then we do outspeed for the knockoff as well. So I'm going to fake out first, get the chippies. Okay, rough skin, annoying, not the end of the world. Does flinch, of course, that's great. And then I knock off getting rid of that Eevee light, which should be huge for us here. It actually did a lot of damage too. Now I'm worried about what this does on the backlash. We do get the pop before, which is huge. That's actually really good. There's the Eevee light and a bulldoze. A little worried. Oh, that did nothing. What? It did literal nothing. I'm just gonna Razor Leaf. I know it outspeeds now, but without a crit, we should be fine. And this should take it out. So here's the thing. Komala is absolutely gonna protect and then Last Resort, and it literally can't touch us. So... Phantom? Problem solved? Question mark? So, I mean, literally all it can do is Last Resort. Well, it has to protect once, I suppose. And that's it. It's never going, so we're gonna, there's the fail, okay. We just, yeah, that was great. I'm so glad we have a ghost type. Guys! We finally made it through Nugget Bridge. I am saving everything at the top for the next episode. We've got new encounters up there, guys. We've got Bill's house. We've got a lot. But I'm just so stoked we made it through Nugget Bridge. That is massive. Seriously massive. I am beyond stoked about that. That means we are now further than we've ever been, which is pretty excellent. Obviously, guys, that's one small accomplishment in the whole world of Radical Red. This is a gauntlet of a game. You just saw how difficult this can be. And that was just a few battles kind of in the early game of it still. Like, we're not that far into this game. Obviously, guys, in the next episode, we will be heading north, getting hopefully some new encounters as well as, of course, a lot of battles under our belt. Bill's house, I believe Bugsy is there, I think. And then really at that point, it's just the Cerulean City gym for our next gym badge, which again, I can't lose Ally. Ally is way too good for us against Misty, so we do have to keep Ally around. But guys, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody watching. This has been just an incredible challenge thus far, and I can't wait to continue it. I do hope that we can make it through eventually. I fully expect that this is going to be a few deaths before we can really make it, but I think encounters are going to weigh heavily on us. If we can get some good encounters, I feel like we've got some options. So we may see a lot more team changes in this series as we do battle prep for certain battles. But right now, obviously, we just have to get encounters. Our full team is all the Pokemon we have at the moment. So fingers crossed we can get some good ones in the next episode. And thank you guys so much. I will see you guys very soon.